This is the blue group sort for the week of May 4th. So just like last week, I'm going to start by just reading the words one at a time. If there's any you don't know, pause the video, look them up in a dictionary or an online dictionary to make sure you know the meanings of all of your words. So as I read them, be trying to listen and or see. Cartoon, excuse, fewer, doodle, beauty, toothache, confuse, refuse, jewel, raccoon, useful, shampoo, pollute, balloon, noodle, reduce, amuse, chewy, cougar, cocoon, scooter, include, roost. So you should have heard in all of those words they have the long U vowel sound, meaning you hear the oo sound within part of the word. So just like last week's, you're going to think about which syllable contains the long U vowel sound. And so again, just to review, if you are struggling to determine which vowel is which, it's really helpful to draw the line to show that syllable juncture. So if we take the word rooster, for example, rooster. So the syllable juncture would go right here. So then rooster would look like this, with roo, oo, the long U sound happening in the first vowel, in the first syllable. If I look at the word noodle, I can again break that into two syllables. Noodle, noodle. I can draw that syllable juncture line if I need to, and clearly the long U sound is in the first syllable. So continue doing that for until you finish sorting them, first by the placement of the long U sound by syllable into the first and second syllable. So pause your video and hit play to check with mine when you are done. So now what you're going to do is to do a second sort and do it by pattern. So for example, I saw a lot of words that had the double O pattern in order to make the long U sound. So I might grab scooter, toothache, and doodle all look the same because I see that double O in all of them. And I'm keeping them in my first syllable category. For the second syllable category, I could start to do the same and pick out the double O ones that I see. Cartoon, shampoo, raccoon. And then I also saw a lot of U consonant E. For example, refuse, confuse, amuse. So I want you to go ahead and try to sort and see how many different patterns you can come up with, keeping them in the syllable groups already. So what you should have seen is that we had the double O pattern in my first syllable right here, and then I made my double O pattern group right here. And then I had my U consonant E, a lot of them for the second syllable, only one in the first syllable group. And then I had three words that had an EW to create the long U sound. And then I had two oddballs that didn't really fall into any category, which were Tuesday and cougar. And there's one other that I don't have in this group, so be on the lookout for that. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to in order to double check your sort. And what I'll do next is I will show you how I would record it and how you should record it as well. So this is what your sort should have ended up looking like. So I've made my pattern categories at the top, the vowel, consonant E, double O, EW, and oddball, and then I separated the first and second syllable groups by just drawing a yellow line to show that anything above the yellow line is within the first syllable of the word, and anything below the line, the long U is in the second syllable. So this is what you should record on your practice sort, and when you are doing the rest of your sorts, this is how it should end up looking like. Refer to this video as much as you need throughout the week in order to help you with these words.